Welcome back to this channel. Today we are continuing on our journey to unlock the full power of Excel. So today I'm going to share a very simple and yet important part of Excel, and that is entering data in Excel in a form format. So on the screen here, we have a register of campus new admissions. So probably you work in admission department and your dean has requested you to share the information of the new students who are just admitted in the campus in this semester or in the new semester. And therefore, probably maybe you may not be having all the information required, but now the dean has requested you to collect the correct information about these students who just joined the campus. So we need to create a register of campus new admission. We need to create a register of campus new admissions. So how do we do this? Remember, we can use the form, the Excel form, so that it can help us to create this information as quick as possible and be able to share with the campus. And remember, maybe the students are lining up and you need to find a quick solution on how you can collect this information very fast and share it. So first of all, we start by creating our headers. We create our headers, and we start with the name. We are interested in the name of the student. We are also interested in the age of the student. And then we are also interested in the course the student is taking and the ID number of the student. And then lastly, the joining date. When did the student join the campus? So we capture the joining date. Once we have this information, we'll be able to create a form very quickly and share this information with the dean as requested. And therefore, once we create these headers, we then come and create a form. If you press Control T, it will open up this create a table form or a window, and then you say my table has headers because of the headers we just created, and say OK. When you say OK, you already have your data. And therefore now we need to create the form button because our taskbar does not have the form tab or the form button, and therefore we need to create it manually. So you come and highlight or you just click in this table, and you come to this small arrow here where it's written the Customize Quick Access Toolbar. You click on it, it opens this window, and we are looking for more commands. Under more commands, we have this window that pops up or that opens. We look for popular commands. And here we are looking for commands not in the ribbon. Remember, our ribbon did not have these commands, or if they are not there, we need to add them. So commands not in the ribbon, and we're interested in a form. So we scroll down slowly to see if we can identify the form. Here, I've seen it. The form is here. We identify the form, and then you click on this add so that the form goes to the right-hand side of your screen, where we have a title for all documents in default form. So it will be in default form. So once the form is here, you now come and say OK. So when you say OK, your screen changes. Now you can see this icon here is the new form we just added. Now we are ready to start recording our data. So the first student here is called Angela. So we have Angela Paul. Angela Paul is the new student, and her age is 20 years, and she's taking management course. Management course. Her ID is 2025001. Joining date is 12th
of January 2025. So that's the first record of our form. That's the first record of our form. And this is not the way we wanted to capture the way we wanted to capture it. We need to capture it professionally. We need to capture it as people who understand Microsoft Excel, and therefore we will use a form. So you click on our form here, the form opens, and you can see our first details have been captured. But now we need to create other records for other students. So here we come and say, we click new so that we can start the new entry. The next student is Jackie Smith. Jackie Smith. Her age is 18 years. She's taking medicine. She's taking medicine. Her ID is 25 002. Joining date is on 13th of January 2025. You can click new to go to the next form, or you can just enter on your keyboard. For now, let's start with new. Then we'll also look at the next item. So the next person we are looking at is Wilson. Wilson is on the queue, and we write his name, Wilson Kamau. No, Wilson Kamau. Kamau, his age is 21 years. 21 years. He's taking engineering. Wilson is taking engineering course. And Wilson's ID is 2025-003. And the joining date is, Wilson's joining date is 14th January 2025. So we are done with Wilson's records. So we can click new, or even just press enter to go to the next student. As you can see, our form is forming up, or our records are forming up. Our details are forming up. The moment we create a new entry, it automatically updates our form. So the next student is Tom Milan. Tom Milan is taking a course called Commerce. Commerce is the course. No. First of all, the age. Tom Milan, the age is 25 years. He's taking a course called Commerce. And his ID is 2025-004. The joining date is 15th January 2025. We are done with the Tom Milan's entry. And as you can see, another advantage of this form is that when you key in your information, if it's wrong, it's easier to correct any mistake while you are on it immediately, other than you wait. Other records whereby you create details and you find there are so many errors. Now you start correcting one by one. But this one, you can correct any mistake immediately, because as you enter data, you are also monitoring the actual data you are entering into the form. And so this form is very good, and it makes your work easier. The next student is Mercy. Next student is Mercy Okore. Mercy Okore is our next student. Her age is 19. She's taking procurement. She's taking procurement as a course. And Her ID is 2025 005. The joining date is 13/01/2025. We press enter, we move to the next. You can even bring our form here so that we see our details as they update. The next student is Salmon Ikua. Salmon Ikua is 27 years of age. He is taking medicine. And his ID is 2025 006. The joining date is 19th of January 2025. Remember, these students joined in the same semester, and that's why you are seeing the details flowing the way they are flowing. So we are done with the Salomon's entry. We press enter, our form updates. The next student is Millicent Okonkwo. Millicent Okonkwo. Age is 34. She's taking a course in medicine. And her ID is 2025 006. Her joining date is 15th January 2025. So we are done. You can see it's very, very quick. Press our enter, our records update. Very interesting. The next student is Oga Wanyola. Oga Wanyola is our next student. His age is 37, a bit old. He's taking a course in journalism. This college really has a number of courses that his students enroll for. And Oga's ID is 2025 007. As you can see, any mistake, you spot it quickly and you correct. Oga joined on 9th of January 2025. So Oga's details are correctly captured. The next student is, remember, we are doing as many as possible so that you can see the trend, you can see the flow of this information. A very interesting piece that I'll really encourage you as a new beginner, you as someone who's interacting with Excel for the first time, to adopt, so that you can be able to capture your records. It can be any record, it can be any information. So this is very interesting. The next student is Awinja Vaida. Awinja Vaida is our next student, and Awinja is 31 years of age. She's taking medicine. She's taking medicine, and her ID is 2025 008. 2025 008. She joined on 12th January 2025. Press new to create a new form. The next student is called Steve Mukasi. Steve Mukasi is the next student. His age is 37. He's taking a course in information technology, IT. And his number is 2025 009. He joined on 16th of January 2025. So Steve's records are quickly captured, and you can even run through very fast to make sure the details are correct. So we enter to go to the next form or the next entry. The next person is called Timothy 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 Anyole. Timothy Anyole is the second student. His age is 29 and is taking a course in management. Management is the course Timothy is taking, and his ID is 2025 010. 2025 010. He joined on 10th of January 2025. So uh, we press enter to create that record. So as you can see, we've created quite a number of records very fast. You can see our data is very clean, well captured, and if someone has to read through, you read through very fast, and if there is any mistake, you can correct. But using the form is the easiest way to record your data in Microsoft Excel. So I'll encourage you, if you have such a kind of information, other than creating information that may cause or may be with a lot of errors, using a form in your data entry is the easiest way you can approach, and it will make your data as clean as possible. So this staff now is able to share this information with the dean because the information entered is accurate and is well recorded. So we can close our form, and here we have our data. You can even modify it a little bit if you want. You can modify it a little bit if you want to look as good as it looks. So this is our data we've entered, and therefore now you can print, or even you can even share in soft copy to the dean, the register of campus, new admissions. And if at all there is someone else you may have forgotten, while in the form, while in the table, you just click on the form and the details open, and you can always, this is the first one, you can always move, find next. You can find always the next person in the form just to see if there is anything you need to correct. So we've reached the last person being Timothy. We can add any new person if they are there, and continue with your data. So these are a very important part of Microsoft Excel that will make your data entry as easy as possible.
So basically, you've seen how you can create a simple form in Excel to use for your data entry purposes. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.